I don't even know what my numbers were before. I know what my numbers were before I left, but I had like probably like another roughly 10 grand in my whip, or not 10 grand. Like I had like 8 or 10 grand.
Oh,
So I was hoping to get enough that I get up to 58, 58, 60. And I told Mac, that whole shit when we help each other out. Hopefully, something if I'm close enough, somebody people help out. But I already know how that. I already know how that goes. So I ain't gonna hold my breath on that.
see what happens.
Pretty much, that's the best I can do. They finished my homeboy car yesterday. That one, the one with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finished it yesterday. So he said he said he's gonna try to pick up some fight with us today. He said he enjoying the moment. But he wanted to go. I said, I do. That boy racing. I heard him paddle.
Yeah. So Les told me that yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah. He's like, yeah, all we can hear in the background is the click, click, click. I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
that's how.
Like, it's quiet to me compared to like the other setup I had.
Nah, you can hear paddles like I know they're paddles. I know there's nothing. They're not buttons. They're nothing. They're paddles. Got money behind it.
I think it was like I had got off and he was still on. It was like 11:30. I don't know.
I like I finished watching the what's called again, the Timberwolves game, and then that's when I'm in the room. Well, no, I went in the room prior to it. I finished watching the game, and then me and my girl watched something until we knocked out. Until she knocked out, I stayed up until 5. Hang out with you guys next time. I was like, yeah, sure you will.
Yeah.
Nah, her boyfriend keeping her, like basically, I don't know, like keeping her in a shell, basically.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
It is what it is.
Yeah, fucking Kenny like the other day, he was just laughing. He was like, homeboy keeping her in a shell. I was like, you see that shit too? Like a strict parent, you know what happens when you keep a girl on a tight leash? Eventually, she want to get off.
She ain't got no choice. Because she don't know anything else. And then when they start getting curious,
Well, no, I also tell Kenny a lot of times when people keep people on a tight leash like that because they trying to keep their story alive or trying to keep their reality alive. And eventually those things come to light when the girl starts, like you said, getting curious. Like, how come every time we hang out, we only hang out at my spot? How come we do this? We don't do this. You know what I mean?
help, I'm in a stupid relationship.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know if you were in the chat thing, but I was telling MTV that had a show like that.
Oh yeah, you did tell me. Actually, I'm gonna look that shit up. That shit was kind of, cause I like it, bro. It's like crazy because I know like probably like 2 or 3 people in that same situation. Like they're dating somebody, but the person they're dating keep like their relationships quiet as shit. And I told her, and when the girls like when they tried to talk to me about it, I'm like, yeah, he's probably married. Nah, I would know if he's married.
Yeah, okay.
Would you? I was like, would you?
I was like, hey, the tan line on the finger on this shit.
Right?
Like that's just probably how often you take it off.
they're like, oh, I would see a ring. I'm like, well, if I'm married, if I'm trying to date someone else, I'm pretty sure I would figure out a way to
Make
not
it
have
work.
my ring on. Yeah, not my
Mm-hmm.
like the biggest thing they do first is take the ring off. Get it twisted. Yeah, why would niggas go through that? Like that's what I go. I don't know. I ain't that nigga. If I ain't gonna be that nigga that get married and still put cheap. Like nah. Yeah, marriage is still expensive for that shit. Like go when you go through the courts and all that shit, and then if you cheat, get caught, then you have to go through the whole process of a divorce. I'm like, nah, that sounds too tedious and idiotic to me. Yeah, if I'm gonna do my dirt, I'm just gonna be like, nah, baby, we just get long-term together couple. Don't need to go through the honeymoon marriage. Or I would do like so far two females agreed to propose to like the whole I'll put a ring on your finger and like to our peoples you'll be my wife. I ain't going through that whole court shit. Two girls were like, yeah, actually I did that. So I think we have that note that.
Now, like you said, you got some that like want the title, and others that are just okay with. You know what I mean?
As long as you're together, yeah.
I mean, prime example, like me and Karen, like, we'll never get married, but we know that we got each other.
Yeah. Like I would definitely like I'll buy a ring, I'll put the ring on your finger, the whole shebang. But I don't want to go through the whole court system and
Some car in front of me had lost it on the turn.
shit. Fucked you up.
Yep.
You know what that tends to happen to me when you try to go wide on somebody and they start to tail whip a little bit and tap you.
Oh no, because they're defending. They're just that's hard racing.
I'm
But
like,
like
fuck
I'm
you.
following this dude through a turn and he loses it. I think I should be cleaned up. Sometimes it's so much traffic in here. Did I make up for the turn?
Ask me 21 questions. Where you gonna go? I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. When I was leaving work, I didn't ask you all these fucking questions. When I was leaving, I was like, all right, having a good. I was like, all right, have a good day. That's it. So I go to work. I plan on sitting in front of goddamn TV all day. That's what I plan on fucking doing.
Yeah, man. It's like a dungeon in there. AC, cold.
Bruh.
I've had those days, man. Niggas come knocking on the door and you come over like unannounced.
Oh no, there's been plenty of times where people knock on my door, they see my car out front, they know it's my car, and I just don't go to fucking go. And sometimes they'll even see me on the balcony chilling. I won't even
They're
acknowledge
like,
them.
you're home. They're like, what? And you just pick up your shit, go inside.
Like pretty much. I've done that plenty of times, bro. Like, yeah, I have no intentions on vibing. Nope. Even at the old apartment, bro. I actually had a homegirl, bro. It was like a homegirl I used to like smash every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Her job brought her to my area, and she just randomly showed up on one of my days off. And I had like it was one of those days like I had no need for vagina. I kind of just didn't want company. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was back in my like playing Destiny days. So like I'm sitting there doing the grind, and all I hear is knocking at my door, and then she texts me I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look at the text. Like, you saw the notification. I see the notification, but I didn't open the text.
Yeah.
And I hear knocking, 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 and she sees my car outside. I did not answer the door.
Oh, this
And
nigga spun out.
she was like, "Oh, I guess you're sleeping," and left. And I was like, "No, I ain't sleeping. I just been out. I didn't want to put off any shit."
I don't have time for you.
Yeah. She was like, oh, I'm gonna see if you can, because anytime she wanted to smash, she would tell me she wants a massage. She'll be like, that was
Bro,
her way of doing it.
that's the code word.
Yeah, that was her thing. She'd be like, can I come over for a massage? So she was, yeah, so she was like, oh, I was gonna see if I can get a massage. And I was like, oh, I was not that. She goes, obviously, maybe next time. I was like,
I mean, I'm sure you didn't reply,
huh? I said,
sure
no, I put maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, because that would have been like, excuse me?
Nah, I was just like, maybe. Nah, because I know what she was trying to do. She was like trying to, because she was on the clock. She was trying to get somebody on the
Oh,
clock.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Straight up, actually, not. Next time she did do it, next time she did it, I did.
Yeah, I like you.
Well, it was because I was day drinking.
Those.
Yeah, I was day drinking. I was on, remember I used to take September off? It was like my first week, and I was day drinking, celebrating my month off. And she
I took a month off. I need some pussy.
pretty much.
I know, man.
Pretty much. I was like, yo, come through. She was like, I'm on sample. I was like, all right, come through. Gave her about like 2 rounds, and I was like, I'll go back to work. Go back to work. She tried doing that thing and text me all day. I was like, you at work.
And it'd be the dry text too, like, hey, what you doing?
Nah, it was more, it wasn't, it wasn't like, no, like, it was more like, I'm tired, I probably should have took a nap before I went back on the road, and then I'm just like, I'm not, I'm sitting there like,
Yeah,
like,
it's the dry text.
yeah, like, and she's like, then she was like, you think I can come over after? I was like, the beat is done. like,
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
well, cause she wanted to come over, like, talking about come over and take a nap with me. I was like,
So what, yeah, it's like days.
well, not even wake up and bro, not even wake up and smash, bro. She always wanted to date me, bro. I just never wanted to date her.
That at-home experience.
Yeah, she trying to play house and shit.
Right. That's what I meant.
Nah, bro. Let's play house. I was like, nah, you gotta go home. Like, you got a whole kid at the house. Oh Lord, you live with your parents.
Oh Lord, yeah, it was more than that.
That's the reason why we wouldn't work. You two, your parents go everywhere you go, and I'll be damned. I'm like, where we going? Like when you get to that phase, in that phase when you're like moving together. She's like, well, why don't you come live with me? And I'm just like, because you live with your parents. Like, no, I'm sharing a house with my parents. I don't even live with my parents.
Files over here slowing it down.
Yeah, I was trying to beat you on that Dragon Tail shit or the Dragon Trail. I got like a lot of them. I got above everyone else, but you and Jamal.
Jamal's been on that shit, bro.
Yeah, well, he logged on like at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, he was on last night, but he didn't jump into the chat. I was a little upset. I was like, bro.
I think he said no. It was
Oh. He is what he is. Oh, I didn't pick up the phone. I think it was, I think Money had texted him.
Yeah, like.
Every time I do a fast lap, the AI goes faster. Like, I'm trying to like sandbag them.
Oh, this nigga Agate is savage. It's true. Like, he said, you'll be on after I take your kids to the doctor at 2. Nigga came on after niggas had a... He said niggas came on after, like, you had to work. No, that nigga dude, like, bro, he was like, oh, I'll be on today. Mind you, I'm on vacation. Aggin's day off. Aggin was sick yesterday, so he took a nap. So
I
that was
had,
understandable.
yeah, I had got
And
on after work.
and you got on after work. Money got on like at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and he got on late because he didn't think no one else was on.
Yeah, that's
And he was like, oh, I had to pick him up for school, do homework. I'm like, then say that, nigga. You make it sound like right when we here after 2, I'm thinking you're gonna be online like at 2:30. Like, my guy, you're a whole family guy, dog.
like we get it.
We get it, we understand. Just come to terms, you're a family guy.
Like that's more
cool.
important.
Like, no, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. You got you're a good father, bro. You got your priorities straight. You ain't saying fuck them kids for Call of Duty. That's smart.
Big facts.
I'm a step parent. I can do it. You can't. Don't get twisted. I multitask. I help with homework and play video.
Yeah, bro. Just trying to make an extra 20 bucks. She's good, bro.
Snap on this one because she be doing that shit like so her way of trying to get out of doing homework is doing like what she'll do is try to do the homework out at school and then say she forgot it at school. So I said
She'll leave books, note cards, and tell us, oh, time to touch tomorrow. I'm like, what are you gonna touch tomorrow?
and you left everything at school,
Right.
So,
study
I mean,
good, you
no, the last time she did that shit, I made her, because we got her like these workbooks that she does like on like, holidays and stuff like that. We make her do like an hour of workbook. I'll have her sit down for like an hour and a half at her desk doing workbook. And she'd be like, we're not learning this yet. Oh, I guess you should have brought your homework. Like, you should have brought your homework. So now she brings her homework, but last night, because every day, because she gets spelling words every Monday, every day until the test, I have her write her spelling words 5 times a day, 5 times each day. So yesterday she was like, oh, I forgot the spelling words at school. I was like, oh, all right. So today when she come in, because she has dance after school, so she don't get out of school until like 4:30. I told her, you're writing your words 10 times each. She goes, 10. I was like, you should have brought them yesterday. And my buddy, hey, but you learn the word. Ever since because the first time, so at first she wasn't telling us that she got spelling words every week. So she was getting like C's and B's, C's and D's on her test because of course she's not studying,
Yeah.
So I told her teacher, I was like, yo, like write down her spelling words in her planner. So every week I know now I see that she gets spelling words every week. So I said, you're gonna every day along with your homework, you're gonna write the spelling words 5 times each. And then every Thursday, I test her on them before the test. Since then, she got an A on every spelling test. It's to the point where even her teacher asked me what I did. And I told her, it's simple. My dad did it to me when I was younger. I passed every test.
Fuck.
And my dad used to give me an incentive back in the day. For every A, I got $20. For every B, I got $10. For every B, I got $10. For every C, I got $5. Of course, B's and F's were not. Of course, my dad didn't let me get C's, but B's and F's were not acceptable. I want to say I only got 1 F on a report card ever.
I got an F on a report card. I pulled this out like the first semester of my senior year. Like I dropped off. Like there was 45 days to that semester, and I think my absences, the minimum absences I had per class were like 40. Like that's all. Yeah, out of 45 days, I'm running like 3 days. So that second semester, granted, I only had like 4 classes because I was out of school. Like I get to school at 7:30 and I was out by like 11. But I had to do like not after school, but I had to take like online courses to make up the credits that I lost in the first semester. So, nigga, when I had walked across the stage for graduation, my grades hadn't posted yet, so I didn't even know
if you have you graduated or not.
That ass, bro. I'm too
Oh
serious.
shit. Well, that's crazy because so I didn't get like that. I didn't get like that until my final semester of my senior year because I like me my counselor was like, yo, you took because I took a lot of my core classes in my first 3 years, you know. So I got the credits early. So he goes, so he was like, Daniel, you're in a scenario where either A, I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have did it. They could have put me in college placement classes my final semester, but I was like, yo, like I've been doing this school shit like my whole fucking life, you know. I was like,
I'm done.
and on top of that, like I was working in my senior year, I was working a full-time job while in school.
Or
So, so I was like, yo, can I have a relaxed period, like a term? And he goes, so he's like, what I can do is put you in, have your first class be drama, and then you know how like you know how they used to like, you know how they used to dilute PE,
fucking, I wasn't paying attention.
where they called it like Team Sports One and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for my other 4 or 5 periods, they just put me in different PE classes. So I had PE for the rest of the year. So I like at first I liked it. Yeah, I used to come to school in just like, you know, sweatpants and
Yeah.
gym shorts, and I would play ball literally all day. Or if I got tired playing ball, I would sit in the bleachers and chill, you know.
Or
And at one point, I started just stopped going to school. So it got to the point they contacted my mom, was like, "Hey, your son hasn't been to school for like 5 days." And my mom like, because I wasn't living
what
at
did he
home.
say?
Yeah, my mom was like, Daniel, if you're not going to school, where are you going? At the time, I was either going to my girlfriend's house or I was going to my homeboy house because my homeboy had the same schedule. My homeboy had the same schedule. Like the only thing he would go to school for is JROTC in the morning, and then after JROTC, he had PE. He would just leave. So we did that. We did that all the way up into graduation.
I never understood how, like, when I was like, so my curriculum, I want to say my junior year, I had basketball 1, 2, and yeah. I'm like, how does this even work?
I was like, whatever. And all of the gym classes, all it was you got to change out. No,
Yeah,
no
not
more
even
fucking
like
test.
like the bell would ring, and then, and then you would just kind of sit there because they're like, it's the same class.
Nah, let me tell you how I'm like. So my coach, or coach, the teacher for the gym class, whatever. This nigga's final was rules of the different sports.
Yeah, that's how I was for my basketball coach. Because it's crazy, my basketball coach was my teacher for like the first 3 hours of school. And then it's like my 4th, 5th, and 6th period were like my core classes, science, math, English, shit like that. And niggas have put me in AP history, and I'm like, what? I'm like, why am I here?
They sit there talking about something. What's a travel and what's a travel in the NBA, or what's offsides in football and or in soccer. And I used to be like, this is the exam. He goes, yep. I used to ace that shit. Like, yo, I'm serious. You didn't teach us none of this shit. I just know this shit because I'm a fucking athlete. Except for, I want to say it was my sophomore year. That coach was good. No, our final exam it was a mile run.
Ooh.
And depending on your time, if you finish within a certain time, which is great. So people started protesting because you have people out there that had asthma and shit. But of course they're not gonna finish ahead of everyone else, you know what I mean? So like if you took more than X amount of minutes to finish the mile, you got an F or a D or a C or whatever it may be, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So people would legit go from an A to a C or A to a B because they couldn't finish this off the mile run. Like I always I can run a mile in no time. Like, that's whatever. But like people I understood if people with obesity or people who had asthma or whatever, it wasn't fair to them. Like, it wasn't. So mostly girls like a lot of girls and obese people, or people with asthma, would get a letter grade drop because the teacher was lazy. He didn't want to do a written test. So, like he told us at the midterm, he goes, just letting y'all know, the final is gonna be a mile run, and if you finish in this time, you get an A. You finish in this time, you get an E. Down. And a lot of people were like obese people were like, oh, that's not fair. He goes, look, I'm telling y'all from now so you can prepare for it, you know?
Yeah, better start conditioning.
Pretty much. That's what he did it for. Yeah, pretty much. And people, of course, took it lightly, and then, like, I remember like people like I didn't bother me because I played sports, so we used to run all the time, you know? So I was like, all right, you know. And then I had a homegirl in the class, and she was like, she wasn't really sweating, but you know, of course, she walked everywhere, and she was like, that's not fair. Because before, you know, you get an A for just changing out.
Oh yeah. And it was crazy how like how people would like forget the fits. So I'm like, how do you not have basketball shorts?
Nah, bro.
For my school,
I had a rotation of shorts.
No, so for my school, it was just blue or black shorts and a gray shirt. That's it. That was pretty much a curriculum.
Actually, we were the same way. Yeah.
If you could come to class or come into the gym like that, you got it.
Yeah.
Some people were like, oh, I forgot my clothes, or oh, I don't have any.
And on cold days, they allowed sweatpants. But they had to be black. They had to be black. You couldn't wear red. But you're right. You have people who are just like, oh, I forgot my clothes. I'm like I used to like keep a rotation of clothes. Like I would wear, I would change shirts every day, but I would wear shorts. I would wear the same shorts for 2 days.
This was during the time where like wearing basketball shorts under your jeans was the thing.
Oh yeah.
So I've always had shorts. Like,
well, the thing is, I would wear gym shorts under my under my pants and shit, but I didn't wear the same one that I would.
No, not the same one, but it was always like
something. Just in case, yeah.
Yeah.
And it got even better when I started driving to school. I used to keep them shits in my car like rotation. Like I would take them out, wash them, then put them back in the car, and then I'd be like, yo, I wore the blue ones yesterday, so I'm gonna wear these today, and then I would alternate them, and then at the end of the week, wash all of them, do it all over again every week. I used to leave for lunch and all that stuff. I can really seeing Susie and Chauncey take off when I was taking off. Because it was like security can't catch all of them. Because what they do is they try to like, for the people coming from DC, they would like try to close the gate so people can leave. And we used to just bum rush the gate. Like security would end up having to put their golf cart in the middle of the thing to stop everyone else. But we used to get out. Well, no, we're talking about like if you had a car trying to get out, you know what I mean? They would block the gate.
Y'all ain't skipping.
Pretty much. My mom used to tell me like, they skip to school and shit. I already got all my core classes done. I'm graduating with a 3.2 GPA. I don't give a shit. I was like, I don't give a shit. I went to college, and what fucked me up to college was the whole, I didn't qualify for financial aid.
Yeah, I said that shit to me too. They were like, I didn't even like my parents. They were like, your mom. I was like, what? I was like, what does my education have to do with her?
About bro, they said my dad made too much money. I was like, my dad's in the army. Like that automatically should get me some type of perk of financial aid. They're like, no, he makes too much money in the army. So
I'm like, I was like, this is for me though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I had to pay like $4 grand a semester.
What does their income have to do with my education?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Buying $500 books, buying. One teacher pissed me off, bro. So on his syllabus, when they tell you what book to buy, And this motherfucker didn't use the book all fucking semester, bro. Cause he had like little DVDs that correspond with the book, and he would teach off the DVDs. But you know, like sometimes they'd be like, okay, do chapter 1 or do chapter 3. This nigga did not. He would put his own question on the board, and then tell us to do our answers. And answers weren't in the book, so he didn't. I really spent 400 or 500 bucks on a book I didn't use. And then when you go to take the book back, they gave me a fraction of that shit because they upgraded the book or updated the book.
Yeah, you're better off selling it online, bro.
No, I did. I did that. I did that. Yeah, I did that I did that after I learned about it. But the first time, bro, I remember I sold the book, and I didn't write nothing. I didn't write in the book or nothing. They talking about something. Oh, I'll give you 80 bucks. Hey, we'll give you $80 for it. I'm like, I spent $500 on it. Oh, well, there's a new version of it out, so I was like, I remember because I was paying out of pocket at one point because I was waiting on my next paycheck from my old job. I went like a week without a book. I was cool with this one chick, and she shared her book with me. Like she came over to my mom's spot back in the day when I lived up there, and me and her shared the book to do our homework. And I told her, and she was like, "Why don't you get a book?" And I told her, like, "Look, I pay out of pocket. I gotta wait on my next paycheck to buy the book." And the book took up half my goddamn paycheck. She was 550 bucks, but at least we used it, And she was like, they were like, "Oh, you can get it used for 200." And then I looked at the used book, is missing pages because the person ripped the pages out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm not buying the 200. I'm not buying the $200 books, and then next you know, it don't have the pages I need.
It's like that one page you need too.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm sorry.
The glossary. It's so cool.
Right.
School books or something else, bro. I don't.
That's why I don't condemn anybody who went to school or whatever. I just tell them it wasn't for me. I was like, look, if you go to school on their dime, then it's completely worth it. But if you got to pay for it, it's not worth it. It's the same fuckery, it's the same bullshit. They try to lead you down these dumbass paths to take your money and then tell you, oh yeah, you didn't need that. Like, bro, they had me take a Spanish class, right? And then I passed the Spanish class thinking that it would put a credit towards my my major. And they're like, oh, why'd you take that? You didn't need that. I was like, you told me to take it. You put it in my schedule. You're like, oh, I guess I got you confused with another student. I'm like, that shit was costing me $800. When I dropped it out, my dad was pissed, but he understood. I dropped out after I got my AA, and that was it. Oh, now you got your AA, you can start working towards your major. I was like, are you serious? Look, you serious? That should have been my major in the first place, but all right, whatever. I'm out. I was going for computer engineering.
So like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm baffled, bro. You got a fucking engineering degree, and
Tennessee is fire. It's crazy. Karen has an art design, has graphic design.
yeah, that kind of shocks me too, because you can actually work independently or work for a major company with that shit. Even for Lexa, she could be in IT with that shit.
Yeah.
Or marketing.
Marketing. Yeah. Because it was funny how me and her both looked at it and we were like, damn, we were like, me and her were running the custom creation department.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it'd be a wrap. Yeah.
Oh my lord. Just like the people that we know that do shit.
But the thing is, Ravenna, I don't know. He does like the bare, bro. He does the bare minimum.
I don't even know if you would call that bare minimum. That shit's like entry level.
Bro, I remember back in the day when me and Jamal used to work in Loners, and we used to share that office for access storage. And we used to see what this nigga do, bro. I'm like, bro, they're paying this nigga probably like $100+ a year for bullshit.
To wrap
like,
cars.
What the wrap cars and window tinting.
Right. They did that. You know what happened is that they did one car. I'll never forget it. I think they did one car, and they were married to it ever since.
You talking
But
about
they hit that.
you talking about the GX?
No, it was an IS.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The white one, right?
I want to say it's white or silver.
Yeah, because
It's probably white.
I think it was the white one because Homeboy was there like every other month.
Yeah, they got married to it. And anytime something went wrong with it, they had to fix it. Because
Yeah,
the thing is that so on the warranty policy, it doesn't say lifetime warranty or anything, but it's so accessories that are installed at the dealership, they have their own warranty too. Like you look at like when you go on this and you look at the car's warranty, it's like one of the last things on like that little bar graph chart.
yeah.
On the bottom will say accessories that a dealership cover have their own 4 year coverage warranty. So the shit that you would look at is like wear and tear, they're like, nah, bro, replace it.
Nah, that
They
I
gotta
remember
fix it.
seeing. I remember seeing that IS there like every other month, bro. Because everyone used to take pictures of it and shit. And I remember they did. They said Homeboy paid for it because it was one of those things where he bought the car, you know, because it was one of those like projects they did before, you know, when they pick one of the random cars and do a project to it. And he bought it like that, and the sales rep told him, "Oh yeah, everything you did is also covered by warranty." So every little thing that started going bad, he dreamed it in. I remember he got scuff on the rims. He brought it in.
That shouldn't be warranty for the outside of
Yeah, but
like if it's shipping or you know what I'm saying, I understand.
remember he had the custom fog lights. I think he parked, you know, the parking bricks. They tried to say he did that. He was like, I didn't do that. This car's just too low. So they covered that. So I remember they had the orange and purple CT they wrapped. I seen those a couple times until I seen those a couple times before they stopped coming in. Aggie at one point thought about buying the fucking purple CT. That was back in the day when we used to have the car shows at the dealership.
And that's the other thing too. So when I went to that car show in Daytona in 2019, like I saw they had like James Hunter, and I'm like, bro, why? And that's when we started talking about like custom creation, and like what we would do differently. And then to be able to come to these car shows, like just to take one of the cars and bring them up there. Like everybody's looking up on them.
Well, their marketing for custom creation is bad. They only market to people who buy a car in the showroom, and 9 times out of 10, guess who buying a car at a showroom? Elderly people or people who's past that.
And the other issue with that is that like the car is already built. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah. They don't advertise to people who own their vehicles and be like, yo, if you want Lexus warranty covered products, come to custom creation.
But not only that, they're taxing for the wheels too.
Yeah, they are.
Like the wheels, they had put some wheels on an LC, and they wanted like, I forgot how much they wanted. Like let's just say like probably 8 or 7,000 for an LC, right? You go online and you look at the same wheel on their website, and it was like 1,800 for 2. And I'm like, well, not everybody wants to buy shit here. You guys are marking up everything, and then the whole story with, you know, remember like Lexus used to have Boston there.
Yeah.
And the whole falling out with them, bro. Because I felt like that was a major blow.
It was. Because
a lot of were up and coming, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and on top of that, a lot of our customers who did buy the wheels, they bought Boston, you know?
Yeah, I had Boston.
Yeah. But it's a mixture of Gwen and Steve. They don't know what they're doing when it comes to that shit, bro.
That's what I'm like. Because come in there.
Even Mark said at one point they were doing radio sets, like if someone wanted to upgrade their radio, they would even do those. But then they said they were losing money on that, so that's why they took it away. And I was like, I was like, yeah, because you guys are taking the most expensive radio y'all can find, marking it up, and of course people are gonna like, if I go online and see I can get it at Best Buy for a fraction of the price, of course I'm gonna go there. Because
And the other thing
Best
is,
Buy does it. Best Buy
right.
does it when you buy it, they install it for free.
And the other thing is that they don't look to order like wholesale. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They like to buy like already here in the States. Like if they buy directly from the manufacturer, it'll save them a ton of money. Like tons, you don't understand, tons of money.
Because I was talking to Mark about it. He goes, yeah, they initially proposed custom creation. Mind you, when they initially started it, Tony Barbosa was overseeing
Yeah,
it.
right. And he
And
had
it
put
was
together
working.
that. I think he had put together that one LS, and it was clean. But
Yeah,
since
the one
then,
LS, and then we sold the RC. They did the RC, the military RC. They also did the black GX that sold very high value, and LX. He sold a lot of good cars, and he had a lot of like people, return customers that after they bought their car like that, they would bring their other car to get fixed up by customization. But then that's when Brad was overseeing it with what's his name? Bill, I think his name was the one that got fired, or the one that he resigned before he got fired.
but Brad
Because he
was a
said,
hater too, bro.
I know, because Brad wanted to funnel all the things into his department.
That's why he became like a big styles guy because he wanted everything to channel through him.
Exactly.
Anything that was going on, he was pretty much like guns number two.
Yeah, bro. Like on everything, bro. I was like, custom creation could have been so much more, bro. Could have been so much more.
Oh, and I gotta put gas in this shit.
How long is the race?
An hour.
Is it on a circle track or one of those?
Oh no, it's multiple turns. This ain't no auto drive thing. I'm driving.
I used to get the circle tracks for the hour long back in the old GTA. You know, because their payout was like $5 million. And I used to put that shit on auto drive and play other shit like Pokemon and shit.
Trying to put the fucking wall. I'm afraid it's gonna rain. I'm so afraid it's gonna rain.
You don't have the right tires.
I have intermediates and hards, but I don't know if it's gonna rain because I'm in the latter part of the track. But it's not telling me shit, bro.
I'm doing these fucking whatchamacallit races that you can't have over 600 pp.
Oh, bro.
I hate these shits, bro.
Well, what kind of car does it? Does it just tell you 600 pp, or does it give you? Does it say what?
Not 600 pp. No, not 600 pp. You just can't exceed that.
Okay, what kind of cars are on the track?
Supras and shit like that.
Is it like Group 3, Group 4?
I want to say Group 3.
Does it say like GR3 at the end of the car's description?
Well, I gotta actually put the name on the car.
Oh. Well, yeah. When you get right before you start the track, it should tell you like who's in your lobby and like shit like that. Oh, you want to hear something? It started fucking raining.
Oh shit!
I just put the fucking tires on and it starts raining. I hate this game.
So you gotta pit it. You have to pit again.
Yeah, bro, I fucking hate this game. I knew it. I said it. I was like, damn. I feel like it's gonna rain. And I'm about to lose a lot of fucking time. I got a meeting with Jake's teacher at 12, so I'm going to jump off right before then.
You alright?
Yeah, it's like a bi-weekly thing. I just kind of see what's going on. Just trying to be.
Which car do you everything straight to divorce hearings, or are you still?
Just waiting for the date.
Yeah, fucking. I was talking to Ice. Ice went through hers too, and she was telling me her and her ex-husband come to terms, like they're trying to skip the whole, the whole Cordo deal. She said it's only cost them like, and she said it only cost them like 500-600 bucks. But
Well, I mean,
the court keeps on extending shit.
well, no, they're better off just if they agree to terms, they just have to, have documentation signed and notarized, and just turn that in, and then however much it costs to file it. That's all they need to pay.
Well, that's what they did, but they said.
Fighting, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, no. They said they already come to terms. They already put, did the whole court like co-parenting thing, all that shit.
Yeah, so just
and
get
it's
some
just
documentation signed up and turned in. Like, they don't need to go to court, unless they want it in writing. Because let's just say like in the future, one of them start tripping.
I think that's why they're doing it. I think that's why they're doing it. Yeah. But she was telling me
to an agreed amount, like, oh, I'm gonna give you this amount.
Yeah, because she was telling me, oh, I'm not gonna next time I'm not gonna jump into marriage. I was like, that's a huge fucking step. Like, did y'all even live together before y'all got married? No.
So wait, those kids are her kids?
Yeah.
And how long have they been married?
No, she had only one kid with him, the daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she had kids with somebody else?
She had a kid with someone else, yeah, prior to him.
Wild times.
Because, so, Patrick told me back in the day when he was on Bumble, she was on Bumble.
Wait,
and she
Patrick was on?
Yeah, Patrick was on Bumble. That's how he met his wife.
I thought he had met her at the dealership.
No. So, originally she was... originally she was Dylan's customer, and then he found her on Bumble, and when they were talking, she goes, he did that whole where do you work shit. He told her Jay and Lex, and she goes, oh, I was just there to get my car serviced. She goes, oh, who was your service rep? And she goes, Dylan. And he goes, oh, I sit right next to him. So, so that's where it went from there. And then he was like, and Patrick told me, like, when he was on Bumble, he came, when you were swiping, he came across ice.
That's funny.
And I started laughing. Because, like, back in the day on my Bumble days, I came across Claudia.
Good times.
That shit was hilarious. And she was like, remember back in the day when she was single, I was single, and she'd be like, oh, did you find anybody? I'm like, yeah, I linked up with somebody. Oh, how you get so? Like, cause Claudia, at the time I was like, I'm not looking to date. It was like, I told her,
you know why I'm
here. like I would ask, because because girls will always put looking for relationship. Bam, bam, stop looking at football. They will put like relationship or fun time or whatever. And I would tell them, like, when we get to that talk, she'll be like, oh, what are you looking for? I'm like, to be honest with you, I just got out something major. I'm just looking for someone to vibe and have, like, go get drinks and have some fun with. And girls, a lot of times girls will be like, they down for that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Then we go on a date. We'll go to a bar, get some drinks, and then one thing lets another, and we knock up. And then if we decided to make it a continuous thing, we make it a verbal agreement. Otherwise, if they go, that was a one-time thing, it was a one-time thing. But I was straightforward. And the people that Claudia was talking to would be just trying to, oh yeah, I'm looking for the same things, and then in the first date they're trying to smash, and I'm like, yeah, that's the kind of guy you're gonna do it. But she wasn't on there long, because then her and Brent. But I was on there for a minute. I was like an easy source. Like, I was bored, go on Bumble, swipe. Eventually I found someone, and at one point I got like tired of just, the one night stands. I actually was trying to like vibe with this one chick, and she wanted me just to smash and run, bro. I was like, what? Like, she was giving me, she was giving me all the signs that she wanted me to come over and just knock her down and then stop, and then whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna move for that. Nah, I'm not gonna move for that. And the thing is, she knew a homegirl of ours from back in the day. And on our last date, she even gave me the green light to come in, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. And she goes, really, Daniel? And she was like, I think we're just better off with that. I was like, yeah, maybe you're right. Haven't heard from her since.
She pulled her over for his car.
Bro, she wanted me to be a sleazy, bro. Like an asshole, bro. Not sleazy, the homegirl, bro.
No, I know what you mean. I remember I had introduced one of my homegirls to Brandon as sleazy, and nigga gave me the coldest look, bro. Like, he's like, friend. I was like, oh, shit. You
Yeah,
just so
when it
used
comes
to saying
to
it.
yeah, when it comes to females, I'll be like, yeah, this is my boy Brandon.
Yeah, but it slipped because I'm just so used to calling him out. I was like, yeah, this my boy Steezy, and then
Bruh, like, bruh.
like, yeah. I was like, yeah, my bad, Brandon.
I did it one time and I was like, nah, like honestly, I was like, it's his gamer tag. That's why I call everybody rather gamer tag. And she was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
And he like pulled me, he's like, good save. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I
Cause
dropped.
it was like one of those
Nigga,
like,
I fumbled it. Listen, I
it was
didn't
like one of those
save it.
like,
I just
oh, this is my
fumbled it.
homeboy Slee, and then she was like, Slee what? And I was like, it's his gamer tag. My bad. His name's Brandon, but I like we call him, I call him everybody like that's Agan. I was like, that's Agan. That's this and that. And she goes, oh, okay. Like, yeah.
Fuck more rain. Not personally.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like at one point, I try to like I went like 6 or 7 months without talking to that chick, and
Mm-hmm.
then I try hitting her up, and then that's when she wanted to be on that relationship with. I'm like, oh, we should get drinks and you know the Kendall. I was like, oh, I'll try to see if you want me to come through and possibly give you a design. She was like, she kind of gave me like that laugh out loud. Well, maybe after a couple of days we could come back to that side. And I was like, ah, now you trying to fuck me? Fuck. I was just my smile. She was a teacher too.
Who's in the classroom?
Yeah, the only thing, like, my red flags for her, she was like, any guy she talks to can't play good. I was like, ooh. I was like,
Hey.
bro, I was like, why? Yeah, I was like, why? She goes, oh, because her first baby daddy, he didn't work, all he did was play video games. And I was like,
Oh,
well,
well,
what if
that's fun
I was,
activities.
no, I told her, I was like, well, what if I was like, well, what if
I'm established and have a
I
job.
was like, what if I'm established, have a job, and playing video games is my downtime thing? Like, even me and my homies, like, linking up to chill is on the game sometimes, you know? And she goes, oh, that sounds like you'll put too much time and effort into that. I was like, oh, ooh.
The roads are wet.
Like, that's a couple red flags. I'm like, so you rather your nigga actually go out and shit like that? She goes, well, yeah, go hang out with your friends. I was like, oh, so you endorse
Yeah, that shit
because
is nasty.
I could easily just be like, yo, I'm going to hang out with the homies and go knock some other shit down.
I don't know if I should put on wet tires.
Why? Because the rain's like intermittent.
No, it rained for a good minute now. The track is wet, but it's not to the point where
It's gonna dry up.
right, and I see the sun coming out, so I'm thinking
It's
there's
gonna
only
dry up.
7 minutes left to the race. So I'm like,
I wouldn't switch tires. I mean, what tires do you have on now?
slicks?
I would say I would probably just wait it out. It's gonna dry up.
Yeah, I see the sun coming out. So I'm trying
Between
to
the
like,
sun and then y'all driving over it, it's gonna dry up.
yeah, but I'm losing time.
Because that pavement's gonna get hot. That pavement's gonna get hot.
I'm losing time. I'm already 3 seconds down on my last lap, and it's only gonna get worse. It's not like I'm going any faster. Let's see what happens.
See how quiet this house is. Makes like brings me back to the old days when I lived by myself.
Everyone does good. Shorty working. Everyone got the candles lit. Good work.
I'm not every day. I'm like, depending on the day, I'm like, yo,
I'm by myself. What?
like it's my day. I'll come through.
By myself. What I'm gonna do? Where the laptop at? Where the laptop at? I'm gonna get it.
I'll be established if I want company or not. And nah. And no co-op today. Solo campaign.
There you go, bottom left. We're waiting for the train. Alright, I'm on switch. trying to. I don't want to pit for tires. I'm trying to hold it together. No, not 5 minutes. Yeah, top 10. Yeah, it's a 60-minute race.
Are you doing first at least?
Yes. Yeah. And everybody's pitting. Everybody's pitting.
Right, tire change out.
Yeah, I'm kind of old.
I mean, honestly, if you have a good time ahead of, I was gonna say, if you have a good time ahead of them, you can probably just make it work until the end.
Yeah, I'm not pushing it. I'm just kind of maintaining like a 220 lap time. I'm not trying to push it. But like if the track was dry, I'd probably push for the top lap, right?
No, this nigga killed her and put her in the switch.
Also, after I put the rig together, I had the camera, the first person to drive on. So I had her sign the rig.
Yeah, he made it so she couldn't identify. Man, took her teeth out. Cut off her fingertips. Pretty much. The only thing they can do is even with DNA, they can try to do it there, but if she's not consistent, then they won't have the DNA. Come on.
I think if I milk this lap, I'm gonna need to
The final minute, right?
It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and like 20 seconds to go. But there's a it's a it's a 60-minute race. So if you finish the lap, or if the timer runs out before you finish the lap, then that's the last lap. But if the timer runs out while you're in the middle of the lap, then that's the lap.
So they identified the one who go first.
Oh, because they have a serial number.
The serial number.
He didn't think about that. He probably like, yeah, he's thinking real.
Oh, that's horrible.
They got caught by it.
That's caught by plastic too.
And niggas just come off like, yeah, that's some good investigative work. Nah, negligent.
Negligence.
Track's dry. I can put you on. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it. Stop doing a lot. I'm gonna go for a push lap though. So I can get the fastest lap.
I'll get you on the last minute.
Yeah. Just gonna push for the last lap.
Come to find out last night the Heat sacked Jimmy Butler because they're confident in over people closing out the series.
Yeah. Fastest lap, let's go. on my way. I'm about to roll my lap time. I'm upset. Oh, I missed the turn. Too high. Purple sector, bitch. I'm up 3 seconds. Let's fucking go.
Race done?
Fucking race is done.
How much you got?
Got $1 million. But hear this shit, bro. So, you know, I had kind of like set the car to just, you know, just it was almost like cruise control, right? So I got a 220 lap time, and the AI does like a 219. I did a 218. This motherfucker does a 217. So I'm like, all right. Like I said, the faster you go, the faster they go. So I was like, let me just keep it like this, you know what I mean? So on that last lap, when I decided to push it, from the 217, I did the 212. Damn. Fucking flying.
That's because you knew it was the last lap. Let me go ahead and just
get that last lap. So instead of $1 million, because I got the fastest lap, they gave me 1.5 million. And I got a clean race bonus. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Boy got paid. Your boy got paid.